They asked for my name at the entrance. I gave it. The man in the headset scrolled his tablet, lips tightening. Sorry, sir, you're not on the list. I thought it was a joke until I looked past him and saw her, my ex-wife, crimson dress, too tight for her age, too smug for the occasion, sipping champagne like it was theater. Her eyes found mine, cold, triumphant. You really thought you were invited? She said, smiling for crowd. Strangers aren't allowed. I looked at my daughter, radiant in white, laughing with her new family. She hadn't seen me. She wouldn't. So I smiled calm. Then I'll live like a stranger. And I walked away. But during the ceremony, her phone kept ringing. Again, and again, and again. She should have answered. It started 2 years ago. One Friday, I came home early. The house smelled different. Cologne. His, not mine. I heard the laugh before I saw them. A laugh that used to belong to me. A week later, she served the papers. Said she hadn't loved me in years. Said I was too quiet. Too predictable. She left with half of everything. House, accounts, even my daughter. Said my silence was manipulative. But silence isn't manipulation. Silence is calculation. I never blamed my daughter. She was spoon-fed a story, one lie at a time. I didn't chase. Didn't beg. Truth doesn't scream. It waits. So I waited, and I listened. Her new man had patterns, lavish spending, endless business trips. No real business. I traced shell companies, offshore accounts, debts buried under fraud. Piece by piece, I collected the threads. Then came the crack. Her mother drained my daughter's college fund, funneled it into a joint venture with him. That was enough. I documented everything. Burner phones, fake accounts, quiet tips to the safe, a conversation with a reporter. No rage, just discipline. And when the wedding came, I tied the bow. That morning, I sent the dossier to her, to the IRS, to his partners. One final gift, a USB stick in a velvet box, couriered to her table at dinner. She laughed when she opened it, stopped laughing when her phone lit up. Once, twice, then nonstop. The best man whispered to the groom, his face drained. My daughter leaned in. He pushed her hand away. Then the yelling started. I watched from outside. Calm. A stranger in every sense. The headlines broke before dessert. Local entrepreneur accused of multi-million-dollar fraud. The IRS froze their accounts within the hour. The venue payment bounced. She had to cover it with money she didn't have. Me? I walked to a quiet bar down the street. Ordered a neat whiskey. Watched the wedding unravel on Instagram Live. Poetic, really. She stole my name from the guest list. I stole her illusion. I never spoke to my daughter that night. But 3 days later, she showed up at my door. No makeup, no veil, just red-rimmed eyes. Was it you? She asked. I didn't lie. I didn't gloat. I only said, your college fund was gone. I made sure you knew the truth before marrying into thieves. She didn't cry. She nodded, sat with me. We watched the sunset in silence. Sometimes healing doesn't need words. They lost everything. He's facing charges. She's drowning in debts. And me? I'm not angry. I'm clean. They say revenge is a dish best served cold. They're wrong. Revenge is a mirror. You hold it up, let them see themselves, and then you walk away, not because you lost, but because they never deserved to know who you were in the first place.